Hello friends, welcome to this Laravel tutorial. Today I will show you how to implement login, sign up and logout functionality in Laravel 8. So we will follow the following steps to achieve it. There is so many ways to do the login sign up, but I prefer the custom one, whatever I will show you here. In the Laravel documentation, you will get some quick start, but the customization on that process is a little bit difficult. So let's begin. So the first step is to check the auth.php file for the global setup. So the auth.php file under the config folder. So here the config folder, the auth.php file. Here generally we mention which guard and which tables we will use. So you can see the default one, the guard will be web, and the passwords for the password we will use the users table. Okay, and here for the guard on the web, actually here we mentioned the web guard. So under the guard array we are using web. So for the web we will use the sessions driver and the provider will be user. So here the users is the table. Okay, and the providers, again for the users, we will use the eloquent driver. Eloquent driver, actually this is about the eloquent model, we can say the eloquent techniques to retrieve the data from database tables. Okay, so these are the settings. If you use another table, so just specify here which tables you want to use. Actually when you install the Laravel, automatically when you run the make migrations, you can see one of the migration, this one is automatically created. So once you make run the migrate command, so this table will created in the database, right? So here the name, email, password and some other fields, right? If you need to add something, you can add it here before the migrate command and then migrate, so it will add it into the table. Okay, so this the other php you got. Okay, now we have to create route. So for the route, here you can see I created get and post for login, and one for the get is for logout, and sign up for get and post, and one check is here. On the root route I am checking if the user is already logged in, so it will go to the employee, otherwise it will go to the login page, because once the user login, again we can't show the login page. Okay, so actually this will prevent. Here I just append these two lines to check this auth is here. Okay, actually this line is sufficient to check it here. So here the create routes is done. Now create controller. So we have two different things for the login and registration. So create two separate controller using the following commands. PHP artisan make, I already done here. You can see the PHP artisans make controller, login controller and register controller. Okay, already we have a user model, so we are not creating it because it is coming with the installations files. Okay, so here first come to the register controller. So register controllers, we are using here the route service providers, user model automatically you will get here under the model. Okay, hash, it will convert the password string to the hashed form, and validators to validate the fields. Okay, here you can see I used constructor functions. In that I passed the guest. Actually anyone can access it which is the guest user, right? After that, in the index I am just loading the sign up, and in the create function, actually two functions I bind here. In the route you can see the index and create for the get and post. So here on the create, we define our rules here. For the password also I am using the confirmed. So password and confirmed password should be matched. The email should be unique on users. Okay, so we validate all the fields coming from the form, and if any error we will redirect to the sign up page. If not an error, we just get the instance of the users and initialize the data. See how we converting the string password string to the hash and save it. After that, we just redirecting to the login page with the message. Okay, so this is pretty simple. It's not a difficult anything here. So come to the here auth.signup. So auth.signup is here, right? So this is sorry. So this is simple HTML form. Here I am using the status, and this is the form. I am calling this signup post method. Okay, here the name, email ID, password, and confirm password. The password name is password and confirm password name is password confirmation, right? So let's check how it's working. So this is our the sign up page. Okay, so here fill the name like Alex at the rate of gmail.com. Password is, suppose I am not putting the password, so what's happened, let's check the validations also here. So click here. So see, the password field is required, so I just enter the password 4 digit. Actually it was the 8 digit, right? Sign up, so the password must be 8 character. Okay, so I put the password 8 character. Now click on sign up. So the password confirmation does not match, so we have to enter the password and then confirm password, right? If I enter wrong confirm password, then check again, the same message we get, the password confirmation does not match. So we have to enter the password and confirm password correct, then only it will take, right? See, so it will redirect to the login page and the sign up success. Okay, so the sign up part is done. Now come to the login part. So for the login part, we have these two routes, get and post method, login controller. So come to the login controller. Here the login controller, I am using the same route service provider, and okay, this permission is not used. Actually this is the custom one, comment it, and the auth. Okay, in the constructor I am using this again for the guest accept the logout, because logout will hit by the logged in user. Okay, and in the index functions I am just rendering a view auth.login, and created one authenticate method. Here we specify the rules and check with the auth.guard inside web, so it will automatically check in the users tables. Okay, so this email and password will check from users table. So here the email password we written like that, and if this condition is true, this code will execute. Here nothing more, actually we are just getting the ID of that user, and we can store in our session, because many times in the real projects we have to handle the session. And also we can run another query or on the another model to get some informations like permissions and some other thing on the stuff to check or to verify for the correct permissions and correct users. And if we need, we can also put in the sessions. Okay, after that we are just redirected to the employee page. Okay, on any error we are just redirecting to the same login page. Okay, and if this is not correct, we are just returning to the back with the invalid email or the password message. Okay, for the logout, simply the auth.logout functions we are calling, it will logged out, and this will flash all the sessions and redirecting to the logout page, right? So this is also very simple file. Only one thing, save it and come to auth.login.blade.php. Okay, so this is also a plain HTML file. So here I am using the form which is on the post method calling the login page. Here I am taking the email ID and password. Okay, and save it. So let's check how it's working login. So this is the login. So I created Alex. So Alex at the rate of gmail.com. Password was 123456778. See. So see the login successfully. Now come to the employee page. Okay. So this employee list is rendering. Here the logout button. Once we click logout, so it will again redirect to the login page. So this logout I added here. This logout I added here in the employee list. You can see here the employee. Actually this is already done, previously be done. So here we create form and we passing the get method and calling this logout routes. Okay, so we can click here logout to logout. See, now I am logged out. If we try to access the private routes like employee, it prevent me. See, we can't go there because I am not logged in. Okay, so it will handle automatically by this line. You can see again when we come to here in the employee controller. See, here I am using in the constructor middleware auth. Okay, so if I mention it, means all the functions should be accessed after the login. So we have to log in first. Okay, so this is the functionality of login sign up, and this is where this is fully customized. So we can put anything in the sessions, we can run any query on the login time. Okay, so please subscribe our channel, YouTube channel, and press on the bell icon to get the latest video. Thank you.